What's up, guys? ZFarls back here with FIFA 14 Ultimate Team, part 5 of our video series here, showing you everything about FIFA. In this one, we're going to have some gameplay and some chemistry. So, basically opening up the free pack that we earned in part 4 of our video, which you can click in the bottom right corner. We rock the Pele. I don't know, I thought this was Pele when I first pulled it, and I almost end up losing it here. But it ends up going to our club, and we decide that we're going to sell this card. Now, it's a black card, which means that it's in form. So he has a 78 overall version, but this is the specific Team of the Week card that's actually going to be black, and will actually go for higher money on the market. So when we go in here, we can see that it's a big dough card, and we're going to look to move Pele, and get some coins. So we actually are looking to pick up some coins. We only have 3,000 at this point in time. We have a lot of extra guys on our reserves, and like we are showing right here with our lineup, it's only a 41 chemistry, 42 chemistry, and we need to really make it better if we want to become a competitive team. Yes, we played last week and we beat the challenges on our gameplay, but generally, if we're going to take this team online, we want to get our chemistry up. So I'm going to go in here and look to find out where I'm weak. I'm going to look to go with a Brazilian chemistry, and I'm going to try and have a German-style league to really help build up some of those dual chemistries and find some players that can fit into both areas. I don't want just Brazilian guys. I want some guys from the Bundesliga as well. So we're not looking to search really anybody specific, but we're just going to kind of find out and see who fits. And here we're going to find out that the player Diego is a cam that can really help, and it can fit in for a pretty reasonable price. So we've gone ahead and sold off all of our extra reserve cards that are not going to play, and that's what's given us up to about 16,000 coins to go and get some of these players. So we move him in, and you can see our chemistry is going to go up to about 48. And we can try out some different formations, but we really kind of like this 4-1-2-1-2 for the players that we currently have. And it's been working out alright. It's decent. And, we'll probably make a few different lineups, but generally we're going to go with this Brazilian one. We put Joe back in, who is one of our forwards. No, he's not our highest rated forward, but he's going to match our chemistry as well. Then we go back to the market. Now that we have two guys in our lineup, we're going to look for another player to fit. And we're going to go back for the center mid position. We're going to find a guy named Luis Gustavo, and he's also going to fit similar chemistry and kind of give us some good links coming out of the middle of our team with both Brazilian and then I believe the German. So pick one of him up after you go through, and I like to just buy now. I like to search as cheap as I can and find a guy. Here we're going to go through our managers and try and find some guys that fit. It can give a little boost, as managers can give a little boost, we found out, but we don't have anybody that really is going to fit. So now we got to go back to the market, go under the managers tab, and we're going to look to buy some guys that will fit and, can make our team better. So we're going to find out that J Law, J whatever, is going to be really the only manager that's going to help out because he's a Bundesliga. And we'll pick one of him up. So he's expensive, but still have a little bit of coins to work with. We're down to 4,000 now, but we've gotten 3 nice pieces here that can definitely help with our squad. I think the last piece we want to go with is something like a right back, who I believe is the last position that we want to pick up. So here we search and find out that Rafinha is going to be a piece to the puzzle that can help us boost our chemistry. And that's something that's hopefully going to make our team play better, and we'll test it out in some gameplay at the end of this video. So we bought a Drogba, don't love him, probably going to sell him back. He's really the only piece that we've picked up that you haven't seen. But, we pulled that Sturridge. He's not going to fit, so he's not a guy I'm looking to get rid of, but eventually I might have to. So let me see if I can apply some chemistry to him so that he gets boosts that chemistry give without him actually matching up with our style. So if we choose one of these two, we can, boost his defense in his headers or his defense in his pass. Those aren't really for offensive players, those two that I just showed. So if we go back to like a guy like Kadra, we could apply one of those to him and it makes sense because you want him to have good pass and good D. So we're actually going to do that. And then we're going to take our team with our new 85 chemistry into game. Guys, comment, let me know where else I can get stronger or who I'm missing. So here we are taking on an opponent. This is my opponent's team in an online seasons match. And it looks pretty, similar to mine. A couple 77 strikers. you know, some strong CBs, and decent guys in the middle. So I'm not too worried about you know, his potential guys and items outskilling mine, and it should be an even match. So here at the kickoff, we're going to take it backwards. Here I'm not paying attention, so I run backwards and kind of wait, but just kind of sucking him in, I guess, and looking to see what type of player this guy's going to be. Is he going to be an aggressive style player that's going to chase? Is he going to use some RB to bring in a second defender? What am I going to have to do to beat this guy? Am I going to beat him with long passes, short passes? You all kind of got to figure all that out in the first couple minutes of the game. Here, boom, blah, nice through ball. And here, wow, one extra step. There was one extra step in there that I couldn't quite handle, and that's what cost me on that shot. The goalie was able to get out in time. But anyways, we win the ball, and that's not a big deal. Here we look to move the ball back inside and get it wide. We just kind of have a brain fart of the pass right here. We pass it through to the middle, and we look, you know, some of my formations have guys that will be there for me. They'll be wide. I like to work it, but it just wasn't there, and I kicked it anyway. So I won't even attempt to avoid the fact that my opponent's name is Anal Donkey Fun right here, and I'll just let it stay at that. I know you guys see it, I see it as well. Alright, he crosses the ball here, and it goes over. I look to shade out his guy with my defender. And here we're going to steal the ball from him off the inbounds, kind of give it back away, but we'll get this moving forward, and we're going to look to use that LB and Y, which is my favorite type of through ball. Not because I think it's the best cheddar shot, is blocked away by the goalie for a corner. I don't think the lob through ball is better than the through ball on the ground this year, but cheddar, boom, pound it, and just not enough mustard on that shot right there. Gotta put a little more cheddar. But the way that the through ball on the ground works this year is pretty good, but I still like the LB and Y, as you'll see a couple times in this game. Try and hunt them down, and try and get this thing up 1-0. I feel like I'm outplaying them early in this game, but I haven't put one away yet. Here we're going to cut back in the middle, look to hit a Y, cut up, LB, and nice save by his goalie, so his goaltender's playing well, one of his highest rated players. Always good to invest in a good goalie in FUT. Alright, coming down the wing here, I make the move before he makes the move. Look to cross it, get ahead on the ball, ball bounces out, and we're able to avoid danger once again. But he makes a great pass through, and now he's cutting down the wing. What I like to do is click onto this guy, and then as soon as I click off right here, I like to hold down RB, and that's going to have his my defender take a good angle. So I like to let the computer do it, but I like to put the computer in good position before I click off and then hold RB. Here, we're going to capitalize on this turnover, and we're going to use the LB and Y button, and we are going to finish, boom, strong. We're going to use our left foot with the right, and that's going to get us an achievement with Joe. Now, we use Joe because his chemistry fits, but he's a very good striker, and here we get a header off a nice corner. And just before the half here, 45 minutes left, we're going to use the LB and Y. Should have definitely just used Y there, but I'm addicted to it. I don't know. Now here's something weird that happens. I'd love to see you guys comment on this and let me know if this has happened to you before. I think I hit RB by accident, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Is that me? Is that him? Is that? If you've seen that, just let me know in the comments. Here, he's going to pop it out, and that's going to take it to the half. So at the half, we have some decisions to make. We put pressure on, but we couldn't finish. So I'm thinking about taking out Joe maybe and subbing in a guy like Vucinic, who's my highest rated striker and on the bench. But we're going to let these guys ride, and he doesn't match my chemistry, but that doesn't mean I can't sub him in the game. So after the half, we're going to, hopefully continue to put the pressure on him. And here we look to move the ball, and then we use the Y button. And notice how I kind of waited for his defender to run a little bit towards me. Eventually we're going to have to cut back up to the middle of the field and take it in ourselves. No cross here. Try and go short side. Ultimately can't pick the corner. And if I say ultimately again, it's because we're playing FIFA Ultimately Team. Alright, down the wing. Cross it. Look to get a header. Back post. Ball is kicked into the 60th row. The ball just didn't come down fast enough. Here he gets a crossbar. He almost punches it in, and he's going to get another corner. Yeah, that ball just didn't bounce, and it made me hold B for too long. So that's what happened. Here we get a nice save from our goaltender to get us out of trouble. Now, he's really putting the pressure on, even though I feel like I've dominated most of the game, but it's still nothing. He should have carried that in himself, but our goalie's able to make a big beast mode save. And now with 80 minutes left, we get a left-footed shot on goal, and he just gets the save. And I'm sitting here and I'm just like, man, it's only 1-0. If he pops a cheap one in, man, we've dominated this whole game. This whole game's for nothing. And here the ball pops out. We look to get a pop on net, but it doesn't. However, we pick it up and scoop, and then we do the robot. Doot, 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 doot. So just keep shooting, keep firing away. Yeah, your first shots will get blocked sometimes, but that's pretty big here. He goes into an aggressive mode. We use the LB and the Y that I love so much. Ow, and we just kick it out of bounds. Man, but that is what it's all about. Here we use the ground through ball that I talked about, which is just straight Y. And we finish, finish, finish. I'm not talking about the country robot. Doot, doot, doot. And that is going to do it for this matchup in FIFA Ultimate Team. We win this game pretty easily, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll be back with more Ultimate Team here, detailing everything you need to become a better FIFA Ultimate Team player. Lock up.
Delighted with their big win.